a reason. I have a laptop here from 2003. By the way, sorry for the music in the background, but that's not even my music. I have a laptop here from 2003 running Windows 8.1. This laptop was originally designed to run Windows XP and is one of those Toshiba satellite things. So it has 512 meg of RAM and an Intel Celeron, I believe. So I'm going to press Windows and Enter, which is actually going to start Narrator, which is not a screen reader, but it's the speech on this computer at the moment. And starting Narrator, you'll just see how laggy this is. Now, if anyone knows the shortcut for sticky keys, where you press the Shift key 5 times, I did that just now when it came on. That took about 50 seconds. Now, Narrator looks like it's actually trying to start up quite quickly.
Time and date. Windows
The worrying thing is the speakers of this computer are actually in their own way equal to my current computer, which is sort of worrying.
Welcome.
I'm just trying to get the password. I don't actually know the password for this. The difference is here, which kind of makes me sad. This computer actually has a full stereo set of speakers down the front, whereas my speakers are not at the front. These speakers on this computer are actually at the front facing you. What I wouldn't give for that now, but my current Lenovo computer doesn't face the front. I've had another Toshiba satellite which has no battery. I've actually lost the battery for this. A couple of years ago maybe not a couple of years ago, but not far off, I made a video saying why is it not working? Can anyone help me or something? And I found out eventually the cause of it. The CMOS battery inside the computer itself is dead, meaning that it can't actually run properly. So sometimes it will run. I'm going to get that booted up and show you it in a second, like in the next one. But, you know, I have a broken computer collection, which I might show as well. If you want me to show that, let me know. The CD drive is also missing from this other Toshiba. God knows where all these parts have gone. They're just parts that I sort of took out. For example, the CD drive, I was just messing about without it, just to see what was wrong, and it came out. So it would be, in a way, this computer, I suppose, you could install an SSD, make it quite a decent system. There's 2.5-inch SATA hard drive, I believe, in here.
1642, Thursday, April the 13th, 2017.
Got the
Backspace.
password very wrong.
Show desktop button.
Oh no, we haven't. I got the right password. Okay. And it's actually performing okay.
Run NVDA dialog. OK button.
Yeah, it will perform well if I installed the right program, but
2% available.
2%. The battery's broken.
Speakers.
We're going to
100%
actually attempt
button.
to install NVDA on here.
Run dialog. W.
.nvaccess.org.
G. Enter.
So this is my big mistake installing 8.1 on
Program
here.
Manager. Pane. Recycle
You'll
bin.
sort of see this now when it was performing quite well just then. But the computer's actually trying to open the internet now,
Explorer
and
window.
it's sort of quite laggy. Sort of a mistake to install 8.1 on here, but these are systems that I don't actually use. You know,
Virgin Media unable to
they're
find
systems
systems
that I can mess about with, I guess. And I'm sort of not losing the ability to use my main computer like by messing about with these.
Selection deleted.
I'm not losing out by it anyway, because I'm never going to use these anyway as main computers.
Full stop.
So I don't need it.
Enter.
So we can just try and look for that website again to install NVDA.
Alert security report.
Okay.
Tab. Drag to taskbar to pin HTTP.
I'm not quite sure what's even on here.
Search. Show address. Selected. NV. Close tab. New tab. Control. Home button. Or favorite.
So let's navigate this web page. You can see here that
+X. Title bar.
general navigation's actually okay, but it's still slow.
Minimize button.
So I've got the password for this
Caps,
computer. I guess I
tab,
can put like XP again,
context, menu,
or 7.
escape,
I guess I'll be able to put like Windows 7 on here now or something. So basically you can see here that installing this is sort of a mistake. I really should not have done it, but at the time of doing this, it was the day before I got my Lenovo. It was Christmas Eve, right? So I was bored out of my head, and someone said to me, right, why don't you just install Windows 8.1? I had it on Windows 7, and it was sort of a decent system on 7. But I just decided to go along with the plan. I installed 8.1, and it hasn't turned out to be the best experience, I'm not going to lie. So I put up the system information, for example, MSInfo32. I've typed that in, I press enter, and you can see here, even after I've pressed enter, there's still a considerable lag.
Program Manager,
And it sort of goes back onto
recycle
itself
bin,
there where the desktop shows. Then you get the system information. So
System summary, 1 of 1
while I
expanded.
guess it has it in a way, the fact that it's showing its capability there, it really can't run 8.1 that well. What I am going to do is try and get NVDA installed on this. I'll get the Lenovo, and I'll give you a little review of the specs and that when I've got NVDA, because they're not currently readable. So I'm going to get the Lenovo, install NVDA, upload this, show you the other computer as well, and yeah, in fact, I'm actually going to use a Novatech to do this, because I already have a Novatech with a direct SD card slot, so it's one of these Novatechs. If you don't know, Novatech's a custom built PC. I'm not going to do a review of this because it's literally the computer that my school gave me, and it sort of has nothing to review because everything's sort of blocked and that, and you know, it's just pointless to review it. It has, for anyone that's interested, got an Intel i3 3.2 gigahertz. Just for those spec geeks out there that actually want to know, it's 3.2 gigahertz dual core, but it's got 4 threads and that. So while it's not the computer I'm going to review today, it's got a 500 gig hard drive and all that. It's got the specs that are okay, I guess, for a computer provided by a school, but it's just not my system anyway, so why would I bother reviewing it? But I'll get that Novatech out. I'll install NVDA, portable version of NVDA. I'll get that installed for us, and I'll do a tour of the computer and that. And yeah, so this basically my old computers. I got a PC with 1 gig of RAM. This is a gigabyte PC. If anyone's heard of gigabyte, it's running on a gig of RAM. Windows 7, but it actually doesn't work at the minute. So when I think about it, my computer collection is actually quite decent. It's just sad that gigabyte doesn't work, but now I've got some time off school and that, I'm actually going to sort that out. Sort the gigabyte out in the week that I have, so hopefully I'll get that up and running again, and we'll do a review on that on Windows 7, because on Windows 7 that runs pretty decent. It's got a 2.4 gigahertz processor and a gig of RAM, and on Windows 7 at most times it's actually like a joy to use. At most times it has its lag in like these occasional places, but it's actually nothing bad. I'll then use a micro USB just to wire up this computer to the other one. No, something that I can read the card from to the other one, but right now it's cool. Peace.